Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner. We're the Odds Couple. We come to you from sportsbookreview.com. It's week 10 in college football. Today is Monday, October 31st. We're talking with Troy West from TroyWins.com. We're using Monday lines here, so these lines may move significantly throughout the week. Some of them, including the game that we're going to discuss right now, have already moved a lot. Yeah. Nebraska and Ohio State. Mike Brenner, in our opening line show, I told you that I liked Ohio State at 14. I missed the opener of 12.5. Yeah. Now it's all the way up to 17.
Wow.
This line is shooting up. Jeez. I liked it at 14. I guess I'd still like it at 17, although obviously...
And it opened at 12.5.
Yeah, but obviously I like it a little bit less than at 14, but I think I'm still liking it. Questions about Ohio State's passing game and their offensive line. I personally think that those questions aren't fundamental and that they'll fix them here. Bad spot for Nebraska, and I'm on Ohio State, although, for my bet, I'm happy I got 14 for the purpose of our record keeping. I wish I could have gotten 14 instead of 17,
or the 12
but I took it.
Opener. Jesus.
All right. You want to hear what Troy West has to say about
I'm looking forward to it. Nebraska, again, they're coming off that loss.
Yeah,
and,
first straight-up loss.
Exactly. And, again, this is, a team that's been in the rebuilding mode since they got rid of Bellini. Now, Ohio State, who has one of the best coaches in football in my eyes, all right, he's got to be a little frustrated, and I'm concerned about the quarterback situation. But if there's anybody who can get him fired up, it's Ohio State. But for me, Pete, I got to stay off that game. But that line movement's got me scratching my head.
Troy West, the line's already up to 17. What's your take on the game at the current line?
Yeah, I was mind-blown to see this thing jump like it did. I really, really was. I think this is good teaser material to get Nebraska at even plus 24 or even higher, depending on what you do. But I still love Nebraska. 15 points. I love it. I absolutely love it. This Ohio State team has truly been exposed the last couple of weeks. You look at it coming off a loss, and you follow up coming off a loss, and you can barely beat Northwestern at home. Northwestern is freaking awful, and you barely beat them at home. This Ohio State team's been exposed. I'm not saying they're not a good football team. They're one of the best coached football teams in the country, but their talent level has been exposed. They have been shown that they can be stopped. This is Ohio State team has truly shown that. On the other side, Nebraska, you could fault them for losing in overtime at Wisconsin.
Sure.
But Wisconsin, everything they could handle. Carmi Armstrong, senior quarterback, he's had a great year so far. He's really starting to come into his own. Mike Riley's a fantastic football coach. He'll have Nebraska ready to go again. I'm not saying they're going to win this game, but I think this is a Nebraska team's talented on defense, talented on offense. They'll do enough to stay within the 17 points. I like the Cornhuskers.
All right. Well, Ohio State has lost 4 in a row ATS, and Nebraska's 5-2 ATS on the year. All right. So me and Troy West are going head to head. I might, wind up coming off it later on. It was just a play that I gave that I bet on the opening line, and then when I saw the line move, I had to give it in the show.
Yeah, but, I like Troy's thoughts on a teaser. You get that thing with 24 packed.
Woo! The question is just, did Ohio State get exposed, or was it a momentary blip? Troy West thinking they got exposed. I guess I'm thinking it was a momentary blip, but I'm not sure what I think about it. But Troy West from TroyWins.com, change of his website's name. Always great to hear your take on it. Give a quick plug for your website, Troy.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Come take a look. We slipped up a little bit in college football last week, but had a 5-3 NFL, and we're off to a 5-1 start in the NBA. Come take a look what we're doing at TroyWins.com. Happy to give you a free trial. Truly believe we have the best customer service in the industry. We're going to help you make money. It's TroyWins.com.
Thanks, Troy.
Thanks, Troy.
Thanks, guys.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.